Hi.
Hi.
You must be Simone.
Yeah.
I'm Crystal.
Hi.
Did you find the office okay?
Yeah, I parked across the street.
Okay, that's good. I always found it very hard to find it at first. The streets are kind of confusing. Okay, do you want like a water or anything before we begin?
I'm okay.
Okay. So I'm not sure if you remember, but when we first did, when you first came in to do like the intake forms, with my colleague, you had to sign like the confidentiality piece of it. So I'm just gonna like remind you of what that is again before we begin. So I do hope that you feel like you're in like a safe like environment, and I hope to like create that for you, like a place where you feel safe and like can express all your feelings. But I do have to tell you that if you are to show signs or share with me that you might be a harm to yourself or others, that is something I am like legally obligated to report. Do you have any like questions about that at all?
No, I understand.
No? Okay. Well, if you decide you do have a question later on, like feel free to ask me at any point. Okay. So I did look at your file before you came in, and I saw that you've been feeling that you're a bit overwhelmed with like course load at university and like a bit stressed. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So could you tell me a bit more about the stress you've been feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just finding it overwhelming and stressful to be doing well in all my courses and living away from home. I have to make my own meals and create my own schedule and like go grocery shopping and stuff like that.
That would be difficult. I can understand that. Even just having like the stress of school alone could be overwhelming for many. So I'm sure it does take a lot of time out of your day to do like day-to-day tasks, especially when you're used to like living at home like with your parents. Have you implemented any strategies that have helped you like cope with this stress that you've been having? Or no?
I mean, I try and get enough sleep and eat healthy and stay active.
Those are some really great strategies, Simone. Taking care of yourself is definitely very important. And you're definitely not alone either. A lot of like students feel very like overwhelmed and stressed with the tasks that just come along with being a student, especially like living off campus. Also, something that's pretty common, a lot of students have found it helpful to take a reduced course load. Is that something that you've like ever considered?
Yeah, actually I am on a reduced course load. I'm only taking 4 courses because my doctor made me.
Oh, your doctor made you?
Yeah, I have rheumatoid arthritis, and I've had arthritis since I was like 8. And I'm on some pretty serious medications to try and help it. So my doctor suggested and kind of told me that I should be on a reduced course load just so that I have enough time to take care of myself and stay healthy while I'm on these heavy medications.
Wow, so it sounds like you have like a lot on your plate for sure. It sounds like a good idea though. Like, have you found that taking fewer courses has helped you at all manage stress?
It has, but I just find it kind of embarrassing.
Embarrassing?
Yeah, like, ever since I've been on a reduced course load, and then when I told my friends why I was, I just felt kind of ashamed, and I don't really think they take it seriously and like kind of really understand like what I go through, because arthritis is an invisible disease, so like it's kind of hard for them to see like how I'm feeling and stuff like that.
Okay, so it sounds to me that you're feeling a bit like self-conscious about having to take fewer courses, and also like a bit ashamed, and maybe a bit frustrated that your friends don't really understand what's going on with you in terms of your arthritis and like how you feel like on a day-to-day basis.
Definitely.
Okay. So, do you think that the fact that you have feelings of being misunderstood with your friends makes you more or less self-conscious? What would you say?
Definitely because they don't really take it seriously or fully understand and then kind of overlook it. I have been feeling a lot less confident in myself.
Okay, that's understandable. Do you think that in terms of goals, like I'm hearing two things. One being that you want to like increase your self-esteem. Another being that you are wanting like your friends to have a better understanding of the extent of your disease, and also that the fact that they don't understand, it's kind of making your confidence even like lower. Have I heard you correctly?
Yeah, I'd say that's it, but like I don't really know what I can do about that.
Okay, well, is there anybody or anyone in your life that has acknowledged your arthritis for the extent that it truly is, that you feel like gets what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, because I've grown up with it, my family knows a lot about it, and like my parents have gone to some of my doctor's appointments, so they can kind of understand and see what I'm going through.
I'm happy that you have like that like support system like available to you. I'm sensing that you feel that because your family knows all the facts, that's how they can understand better and have like all the information because they've come to these appointments with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess maybe that's the issue with my friends. Maybe they could like come to a doctor's appointment or something to learn more about it.
That would be helpful.
Yeah, or maybe instead of taking them to an appointment, I could just pick up some information brochures to share with them or something.
That sounds like a pretty good idea that you've come up with, Simone. Your friends being more aware of your situation fully, it sounds like they'll be able to be more like sympathetic towards your situation and hopefully make you feel a bit more confident as well.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about doing some homework? Okay. So in regards to like your friends, I'd like you to go online and maybe choose like a couple of the most important facts you feel that people should know about arthritis to enable them a better understanding of the full disease. Or the next time you go to your doctor's office, you could grab those as well, like you stated earlier. And then in terms of your self-esteem, if you feel comfortable doing this, maybe when you're feeling more confident at some point during the week, once a week, you can write down one positive thing that you feel about yourself. So it could be physical, it could be something that you think you did really well that day. And then when you are having those points where you're feeling lower or your confidence isn't as high, then you can look back and look at all the positives that you do know that you have, and that's how you feel about yourself. And just sometimes people need a bit of a reminder of those things when they're feeling more low. Is that something that you think you could picture yourself doing?
Yeah, definitely. Sounds like it'd be helpful.
So what would you like to do about another meeting?
Come back in a few weeks after I've tried these things, I guess.
Okay. So if you do decide to, you can always just call the office, and then we can like set something up from there.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I hope it goes well with your friends. And it was really nice meeting you. I hope hope everything ends up working out.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks.